again. It's been about 2 years since I've done a video of this sort, and you know what? I'm back by popular demand of me. Skip to this timestamp if you don't want a little talk, but I do just want a little talk because I've been quite absent on my channel, and it's not because I haven't been asked or anything like that, and I do feel like I owe you an explanation because you are the reason that I'm here in the first place, so I don't just want to disappear from the face of the earth without giving you an explanation. I burnt myself out with The Sims 4 Werewolves. I won't be doing that again. I've learnt my lesson, but after The Sims 4 Werewolves, my granddad also died, so that, and I was fine for a little bit, and I thought I'd have like a week off, but then, you know, a fucking huge change in my life actually, and I am autistic, so it just sent me over the edge a little bit. Oh, and I also changed my medication over. It does fuck with you mentally. I'm just vibing. One thing about me, I'm gonna vibe. And I kept trying to come back, and then I'd have to stop because if I'd be productive for one day, I'd have to spend a day in bed. Like, it was full autistic burnout. Also, it made me really uncomfortable because also, shock horror, not that I've mentioned it much because they're quite like tip on the down low, but I am autistic, so a routine really works for me. So not being able to be in a place where I could stick to a routine, fucking, like, it started to take a toll on my mental health. What I've decided to do is I've decided to just take a step back for a couple of weeks, and rather than burn myself out, I've just been spending this time over the couple of weeks recording videos and getting myself back into a routine, which is healthy for me and also makes it more sustainable because it's been really upsetting me. I haven't uploaded a video and then step back again. So I've been putting the work in to get like a solid base of videos so I'm not overwhelmed. And also I'm going to have a strict uploading schedule of Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Only exceptions to that being if a pack comes out, I will change it about a little bit. But if I've got a video idea that I'm really fucking excited about, it's still going to have to go up on Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. So I'm going to be really strict with it. So 3 uploads a week. Thank you for bearing with me while I've had to take this time off. I know I'm in a really privileged position to be able to do that. But also, when I say time off, I haven't just been relaxing, having a great time. I've been a word I can't say on the internet, babe. I cannot say the word on YouTube. But yes, I have a OT that's helping me put things in place. And also, this is a bit deep, but I keep feeling like 2021, I was like, 2021 is going to be my fucking year. And then it wasn't. And then 2022, I'm like, it's going to be my fucking year. And it hasn't really been. And I'm like, well, do you know what? The only way that I can make something in my year is to put the effort in to make something in my year. So rather than just sit back and wait for it to happen, I'm taking active charge of my life. Anyway, today I'm bringing you a must-have mods video. Usually my must-have mods video kind of revolve around gameplay and fun game dynamics that enhance your game, and I will be bringing one of those out in the future because there are some really good gameplay mods. They are absolutely fantastic, but this one is just purely going to be focusing on mods that you can install to actually make the game bearable and playable. Should I have to make this video? No, but there are some inherent issues with The Sims 4 that really boil my piss that make me stop playing. So without further ado, I says I'm 5 minutes into pouring my heart and soul out onto the internet, which is me in every single video, babe. Before we jump into the video as well, Lunaral, we have a new Halloween sweatshirt design, and this thread is like shiny and glittery on the stars. It's beautiful. And we've also put the mixtape on brown, and we've also put the Munson design on a sweatshirt. 20% off all first orders with the code first order. Worldwide shipping. I love you all. And let's jump into the video. The first mod that I'm going to introduce this to absolutely means the most to me, and I cannot explain how desperately I've been needing this mod. Like, I've been actually hoping and praying that there is a mod that exists out there, and then lo and behold, it does. So the first mod that I'm going to show you is the Better Sleep Autonomy mod. I'm so excited about this. In previous Sims games, Sims was smart. Like, if you sent a Sim to bed at like 6 o'clock, if they were going to be rested enough to wake up at 12 a.m, they would have done. But if they slept past 12 a.m, then they wouldn't wake up until 6 a.m or an hour before work if they had to. Where in The Sims 4, I feel like people just wake up at any given opportunity whenever they want. As soon as they're fully rested, they're like, yeah, sounds about right. It ruins the enjoyment of The Sims 4 for me, because then instead of having a couple of minutes peace to myself, I feel like I spent the entire night just trying to get Sims back to sleep. And then they wake up so early sometimes and go and do the business that by the time it actually comes to school time or work time or whatever they're doing that day, they're too knackered, which means that they go to bed early and the cycle just rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. I find myself needing the UI Cheats extension mod just to make the energy go down to keep them in bed longer. While there is some behaviour in The Sims 4 that defines a loose schedule regarding sleep, I've always found Sim sleeping habits to be erratic, unreliable and boring. One thing that I like about this mod is that it's also very much customizable. I just went for the default one because I am very easily overwhelmed, babe. I'm very easily overwhelmed. So I've just got the main one. It simply forces Sims who are on home lot and not in bladder or hunger distress to go to bed around midnight, regardless of their energy motive, and then they'll continue to want to go to bed for about 7 hours. If a Sim gets up to use the toilet and is still in their sleep window, they'll go back to bed afterwards. But there are also other modules that you can do as well. So got the Toddlers Module, and it also sorts toddlers out as well, because toddlers are absolutely feral. They really are. But something that's really fucking cool about this as well is life skills too. You can add those in to customize the mod. So responsible Sims will always wake up at least 2 hours, regardless of their energy motive. And also moods too. So adults, perfectionists, and ambitious Sims won't autonomously sleep when stressed. And also, whether your Sim's a morning Sim or a night owl can change it as well. Because you can have morning Sims that'll go to bed after 9 p.m. and night owls that will go to bed after 3 a.m. I'm a bit of both, babe. I don't know what I am. I need to find myself. As well as this as well, you can download the Better Autonomy Wake Up section as well, which I have downloaded. But as well as this, another mod is Little Miss Sam's Sleep All Night mod. This tuner mod prevents a Sim from waking up because her energy need is full. The mod changes the minimum sleeping hours of 2 to 24 to prevent a Sim from waking up because her energy need is full. They'll still wake up on different occasions, like empty bladder, school kids around 6:30 a.m, etc, etc. This does work alongside this. I did check in the no limitations Horim Savvy Flaw. Right, so I'm going to just set the time to, we'll say 21. Right, everybody, I am going to make sure that oh, Jesus Christ. You are actually quite scary, child. I don't even have a bed for you. Right, you go to sleep, child. And you go to sleep, child. And you go to sleep, previously a child. And you two previous minors go the fuck to sleep. It is really, really cool that it does also include like the things to impact mood and stuff like that. And also your personality traits. That is something that is really, really nice, because it does make such a huge impact, and it makes traits actually usable, and likes and dislikes usable. But I think I may potentially be too overwhelmed by them, so I did not for this experiment. Why are you not? So sorry, everybody. Oh, Vecnussi. I know that you want to teleport yourself up there. Please do it. Thank you. Right, take yourself to bed. Right, now everybody stay the fuck asleep. Oh my god, this is actually fucking bliss. It's 6 o'clock and they've just woke up. Oh my god, guys. No, I actually do genuinely feel like I could cry over that. Do you know how irritating it is for me to have to sit and, oh, look at the tram. To sit and get them to sleep every single night, multiple times. Oh, thank you so much for that mod. That was absolutely beautiful. I really do think that those will be game changers. The next one is Better Build By, right? I did use this a little bit in a future video that's going to come out. But one thing about Build By, I am so overwhelmed by her. The search bar on her is absolutely amazing. But there's so many things introduced in The Sims 4 now that it just makes it so complicated. There are instructions on how to install it and everything. It is a little bit convoluted, but it's 100% worth it. So in Build By, I've got lots of custom content here, right? And a lot of people that play with mods also play with custom content. So you do want to go in, Better Build By, organize, debug, move objects on. You can also stop it. So if you're like, you know how you bring a room out or in sometimes and objects get deleted, you can tick that so that doesn't happen and all the objects stay. But you have to switch these on. So it means like move objects on is always on whenever you load up the game. Another huge game-changing thing for me that this mod did is it actually separates the kits, because kits, once again, are pretty overwhelming. And another thing that is hugely important, usually we have the unlocked and purchased ones, but if you have lots of custom content, you can also hide everything to do with Maxis. You don't need to do any cheats anymore, so like the bb.show hidden objects and show live edit objects, you do not need to do, because you can just click debug. This is in comfort, so it's not. So sorry, I'm showing myself up here. So yeah, you can click debug and it'll bring debug things up, but you can also click live edit and it'll show all of the live edit things as well. And then similarly, another mod by Twisted Mexi, who is absolutely fantastically fabulous, is Expandable Build By category. This one's a game changer because we have this with other, like with the inventory and stuff like that. So I don't know why we don't have it here, because this can get quite, and we used to have it in previous games, didn't we? Or I could be making that up. But if you want to view more at a time, all you have to do with this mod is press number 1 and it just expands it. Fantastic. Look at that. Game changer. But not in a year one, because that doesn't exist anymore apparently. Final mod by Twisted Mexi that I'm going to include is the lifetime skills basic map. In previous Sims games, I'm going to talk about previous Sims games a lot, because that is where I get all of my comparisons from, so I can see changes that have been introduced throughout the franchise. Some of them are real hits, like the search tab in Build and Buy. Some of them I'm kind of missed. With skills, I definitely don't think that the old way of doing it necessarily works, because in The Sims 2, your toddler, it could play this musical instrument, master the creativity skill, and then should that necessarily mean that they can play piano? No. Do you know what I mean? But I don't think that you should just lose all of these skills. So for example, if you're a toddler and you've got great communication, that you can grow up to have great charisma. So we do have a toddler in game, actually, this beautiful angel who is sleeping all the way throughout the night because of that beautiful, beautiful mod that I cannot even tell you how much that has absolutely changed my life. Right, so say we've got movement here, level 5. Let me go wake my parents up. Well, POV, apparently I am the toddler. Communication 5. We're really smart. We don't have a potty. I need a potty. Right, So just say that we've maxed everything, right? And now, wow, would you look at that, babe? I do like how customizable and easy it is and like fun it is to actually make your birthday cakes in Sims 4. I do find it really annoying that there is not just a buyable one. Add birthday candles. Right. Why is everybody so fucking sad? Get a grip, babe. Look at the crumple bottoms. They're doing well. Right, help Juniper. My dad's nickname for our mum's Juniper. Beautiful. And now she's grown up. She's got skills. What are you going to do about it? Because we mastered the potty and everything. We now have the steel bladder trait. Absolutely beautiful. The next one that we've got is by Missy Hissy, and it's the personality mod. Got 6 reward traits and inspired by Sims 2 aspirations. And you can buy these in the reward store as well. But one thing I like about this, even though this is a hint to The Sims 2, which obviously she is my baby and I love her, it's not even so much these personality things that come from it. It's everything else that comes from it in terms of the whims, because wants and fears were not utilized the way that they should have been in The Sims 4. Like my wants right now are to take a nap and read a toddler book to Juniper, who is now a child. So it's not doing that great, but we could, for example, for a creativity sim, now that we're that, we'll actually start getting whims and way to interact with the world around us that is actually more relevant to us. It's just a little thing, but sometimes I think that I kind of like hand-holding in games a little bit, and I like the game telling me like, this would be a good idea, this would be good, and you know, like kind of being pointed in the right direction. I feel like if I have to micromanage everything, it does make me a little bit scared. So yeah, that's that one. That was just a little one, but it is fun. Another absolutely crucial one that is definitely a limitation of The Sims 4, because toddlers weren't released at the base game. The game kind of isn't built for toddlers. It's not built to accommodate toddlers. So if you go places, toddlers won't turn up. And I feel like that's just really unrealistic. For example, like there's parks here and there's parks about town. Parks are really fun in The Sims 4. I do think that we could use more park furniture. Like, we'll go head out now and we'll take the toddler to the park. But it's unrealistic to have a park meant for playing in and just no toddlers turning up. So thankfully, I did not bring the toddler with me. Shit. I'm the true fucking reason toddlers won't turn up to parks. That sounds bad. No, I'm not even making a joke on that. Oh, she's not even a toddler anymore. Oh, fuck her. She doesn't get to come to the park. Okay, now we wait. They are accompanied by a parent as well. They don't just turn up on the Todd. There, look at oh, so cute. So cute. I think it's really good that there's a mod that brings them here, because again, real huge limitation of The Sims 4 that they didn't include that. I mean, they couldn't also include that because toddlers literally they did not exist. That feels like a fucking fever dream. It feels so fake to say, yeah, The Sims 4 released without toddlers, despite the fact that toddlers have been in the game since Sims 2. Oh, and people wonder why I'm a bit wishy-washy on The Sims 4 sometimes. It's because I see a potential, babe, and how much she did not live up to it at the start, 100%. Another one that really just improves the entire Sims 4 for me is ask to invite family member. So, for example, when you used to ring people in the previous games, I might not get everything 100% correct, because obviously there is a lot of Sims games and only so much knowledge that my brain can take in. But, for example, you used to be able to ring people and be like, Bahamina Glutchnar, can you please invite household members? Thank you. I want to romance your dad. Phone down. Well, we don't really get that here. So now you can just go friendly. Hey, do you know who'd be really good to invite over? The cat, actually. The cat. Bring the cat. What a fucking pussy. Bartholomew will be right over. Beautiful. It's just nice to have the cat involved. Again, just another quick fix. This one isn't like huge and game changing, but it is a quick fix because I love pools. And what, baby? What, baby? One thing about me, I fucking swam out the womb, right? Not true, but hypothetically. And I love making pools in The Sims 4. I love having pool days. I love going out to visit pools. This lot trait will make any pools on the lot usable in winter. Sims will use it autonomously, and a public pool venue with this lot trait will get visited by townies in winter. So if you have a public pool, even in the winter, it will be up and you can visit the pool. You can dabble your trotters in that fair water. But it is a lot trait as well, so you can just add this lot trait. So again, small one, but I think it will make a difference in the usability. So there won't be an entire season where something can't be used. Even though it's kind of realistic, but The Sims fucking go too realistic on something sometimes. Like, pregnant women in The Sims 3 have zero rights, and I really do believe that. Okay, so the final one, remembering that this must-have mod isn't focusing so much on gameplay. There will be another gameplay video out. This one is mainly focused on things to actually improve the game as a whole. And the final one I've got to show you is high quality maps replacement by Simatically. I like to say the world maps in The Sims 4 have never been of the highest quality. They really have not. So I decided to improve the look of them by upscaling the original texture with an AI and then implement it back into the game in a high resolution texture file. It's not perfect, but I still believe the overall look of the map is much better, and minor issues are not even visible without direct comparison. comparisons to the individual. So for example, Copperdale looked like it had a huge difference to it. That looks so much better. I know that I've posted things before about like the art style where it's like drawn maps, and as beautiful as the way, I know some people didn't fuck with them, but I think this just looks so much better. It doesn't look fuzzy where the previous maps looked fuzzy, where this just actually looks high quality. I wonder why they are fuzzy. There must be like a fucking technical reason for it. You know what? Maybe I'm extending too much. I don't know. But yeah, just a nice little one that improves the overall experience for you. Lives in the house, a very big house in the country. All the links to everything that I've included as well will be left in the description, so you can go and download them. In case you're wondering how to download custom content as well, it is really easy. You need some form of unzipper, and you just right click, extract files, and then just pick My Documents, Electronic Arts, The Sims 4, mods, and then click OK, and it'll install into there. The only thing that you need to do after that is go to that folder that you've just extracted to and check on your mods like teleport any sim, and check that they're only one folder deep. So if that was in another folder, that one wouldn't work, because script mods can only be one folder deep. That's how you install them. It's really easy, and then once you're in game, you just have to go to game options, other, enable custom content mods, enable script mods, and that is it, babe. That is absolutely everything, darling. So that is everything that I have for you today. It feels really good to be doing must-have mods as well, because I do absolutely swear by mods. I think that they really can change the game. So sorry to console players. Hopefully one day there will be a way to mod consoles and also bring custom content to consoles, because my heart goes out to you. My heart is beating for you, babe. No. So yeah, that is everything. Thank you all so much for bearing with me. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I love you all so much. The upload schedule now is Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays. I love you. The Gen Z crowd, this one's for you, babe.